Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Steeply, the internet's tea review show. Today I have another tea for you from David's Tea. It's their Coffee Pu-erh, which is a nice pu-erh blend. It contains coffee beans, vanilla, and almond extract, as well as this lovely stuff right here. Pu-erh actually comes from China. It's been around for a long time, and there are actually two styles of pu-erh that exist in the world. There's ripened, which is what we have here, also known as cooked pu-erh tea. And then there is pressed pu-erh, which is pressed into either balls or bricks and then stored and aged for many, many years. Whereas this ripened pu-erh is done to mimic the aging process in a fraction of the time. So a lot of the teas that you'll find will probably be cooked pu-erh unless you actually go to China or you have a importer there that can bring in pressed pu-erh tea to make sure you're getting high quality. A problem with pu-erh is actually that a lot of vendors tend to mimic aged tea and they'll forge seals and stuff like that. So if you do find pressed pu-erh tea, make sure it's from a reputable vendor. If not, you might be getting screwed out of quite a bit of money. For those that are interested in the ripening process, it's actually done in a controlled warm and humid climate. It's a fermentation process, so much like beer and other things that require fermentation, this tea actually goes through the same process. It's microbial. A lot of people tend to interchange fermentation and oxidization when in actuality they're completely separate things. Oxidization is, well, oxidization, let it sort of breathe with the air and things like that, whereas fermentation is done in a very controlled environment and attacked microbially to give it that look and that feel and that distinct taste of pu-erh. Now there is some oxidization in manufacturing pu-erh, but it's not the sole thing that brings it to this earthy, ground up color. Like I said, pu-erh is very earthy, so if you're someone who's used to drinking coffee black or you enjoy a little more bitter things, if you like richer wines, this will definitely be a tea for you. If you're someone just starting out, I'd maybe ease into it. You might be thrown off quite a bit. So I guess let's get to the smelling and the tasting then, shall we? So as you can see, the color of the tea is very rich, almost kind of, it's a mix between wine and coffee. It has some of the burgundy of a good red wine, and as well as some of the mocha color of coffee. Smell-wise, you get some of the coffee coming through. You definitely get a lot of the earthiness, very sort of dirty in the outdoor sense, a muddy kind of smell. You also do get some of the nuttiness that comes through on the nose. It's present, but it's not overpowering. Taste-wise, right away on the front palate, again, that sense of earthiness, you get a lot of the nuttiness coming through. You can very well taste the almonds. The vanilla kind of gets lost in the front palate. It's overpowered by the earthiness, by the almond sort of flavor to it. It's a dense tea. It's very full-bodied. It's known. Its presence is known when you drink it. Then on the mid palate, it kind of dissipates a little bit. You get some of the sweetness. You can taste the vanilla a little bit more, but still not so much. It definitely gets lost in the almond and kind of coffee-esque characteristics that it has. Luckily, this tea isn't bitter at all. It's very low in tannins, so you don't get that overt bitter taste. If you do, there's a very good chance that you improperly brewed it. High quality pu-erh is brewed generally between 89 to 92 degrees Celsius for a quick 10 to 20 second steep for the first couple of infusions. Then after that, you can ramp it up to about a couple minutes. The good thing about pu-erh is you can actually steep it up to roughly 20 times if you have a good batch, if it's high quality, which is really awesome. That one tea bag can bring you quite a lot of tea during your day. So you can not only save yourself some money there, but you get to enjoy the tea over the course of its infusion time, which is something that I don't think enough people do when they consume tea, so that's definitely something to look into. Would I recommend this tea for everyone? I don't think so. If you're someone who drinks coffee black and you enjoy, sort of earthy tasting things, if you're someone who's used to eating paleo and that they really enjoy it, this would actually be a really good companion to your meals. This would go really good with meat. I could even see it going well with chicken, things like that. It would be a really good pairing, especially sort of midday if that's what you want to do, because this is very high in caffeine. It lacks a lot of the compounds that reduce the jitteriness. So if you want to make a hard transition from coffee, this is a great way to do it. You get your coffee beans, You also have the Pu-erh, which is naturally high in caffeine, and that alone would keep you going for a lot of the day. If you guys have any other teas that you'd like me to review, feel free to leave a comment down in the comment section below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. My Twitter handle is popping up here on the screen, @AlexKaza. So feel free to share your ideas, your teas that you want me to take a look at there, and I'll probably get around to them eventually. If you like the content that Steeply's producing and you want to see more stuff, definitely hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends on Facebook, help get the word out about these awesome teas. And one quick thing before we go, I was actually on my friend's YouTube channel last week. He posted a video where we sat down and talked and ate hot peppers. Definitely go check it out. I'll put an annotation somewhere here on the screen. We discuss depression, we talk about Greek gods, a bunch of random stuff, but it was really fun and you should definitely go give him some love. It's a really great idea and a good show. So as always, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys next Friday.